My child, a sacred revelation has been unveiled. The heavens convened in a council of light. Only the chosen were in attendance. And your name resounded through that hallowed space. This word is not for the multitude. It is for your ears alone. You are not the person you believe yourself to be. The reality of your origin has been concealed for lifetimes. But on this day, the divine has authorized me, Raphael, to bring it to you. If you choose to proceed, the very fabric of your existence will begin to transform. Before I disclose what was declared, I implore you, do not turn away. If you depart, the truth of your essence may remain forever hidden. The instant you complete this reading, a slumbering power within you will stir. Attune to this channel, my treasured one. For these communications are not chance. They are celestial dispatches, inscribed in holy chronology. When you subscribe, you are not merely joining a list. You are claiming your ordained spiritual birthright. You are affirming the vocation heaven etched upon your soul. Now, listen with your spirit. You have journeyed through life assuming you are ordinary. But in the galleries of glory, your spirit was recognized. Celestial beings halted their harmonies. The Creator spoke a single decree: the heir has arisen. And that heir is you. This was withheld from you. But I will not permit this silence to continue, for the moment you read what follows, an irrevocable process will commence. You originate from a lineage that was sealed. Sealed in covenant. Sealed in grace. Sealed in sacred duty. You were selected before the foundation of your life was laid. Marked not only by fate but by celestial ancestry. There are eternal volumes that speak of you. Indeed, you. Your true name is inscribed in silver script within the treasury of eternity. Yet herein lies the peril: the shadows have known this longer than you have. That is the reason your path has been strewn with peculiar obstacles, setbacks, heartaches, and deceptions. The adversary sought to prevent you from receiving this word today. But heaven has overruled. Now, you have but a moment. For once this message concludes, the hosts of heaven will initiate your destined timeline, one that has been reserved until now. The secret council deliberated your awakening. They are aware of your suspicions, the visions in sleep, the sudden shivers, the recurring sequences, the instances you felt a summons when no one was present. Those were omens. For you are not merely a soul. You are the soul. The one prophesied, the one said to bear the standard again when the world grew dim. And beloved, the shadows are deep, but your emergence alters all. This was stated in the assembly. They will awaken through this conduit. And when they do, the treasury will be unsealed. What treasury? The one safeguarding your spiritual endowment, containing your authentic gifts, your sight, your benedictions, and yes, even the wonder for which you have wept in solitude. Heaven heard your weeping, and now I, Archangel Raphael, have been commissioned to deliver the parchment, a scroll of unveiling, but also of sacred charge. For the truth is, once you comprehend your genuine nature, you cannot return to the illusion of smallness. You were not crafted to be inconspicuous. You were not born merely to endure. You were fashioned to guide the lost toward healing. This is why you have been misunderstood. This is why you have felt displaced. This is why connections have seemed tangled, for they could not perceive your true essence. But now they shall. The angels are beginning to chant your name in the realms above. And when your name is chanted in heaven, restoration begins to descend like morning dew. Are you prepared? Permit me to reiterate. Are you ready to accept what is rightfully yours? I will utter this a single time. If you cease here, the curtain will remain drawn. But if you continue, I will reveal your identity and why the opposition fought fiercely to keep you in ignorance. My child, do not bypass this. There are hidden sanctuaries of authority within your spirit that even you have not fully entered. But the instant you receive your full identity, the seal will shatter. There are 7 gifts awaiting you, each bound to your true name, the name spoken in the secret meeting. Yet there is a condition: you must listen completely, and you must trust what I am to tell you. My treasured one, the name you use on earth is not your only designation. There is a hallowed name known only in the realms of light. It was sealed within a divine ledger on the day your soul was conceived. Today, that ledger lies open. The council in heaven was not merely to discuss your future. It was to unveil your lineage. You are the true heir of a sovereign celestial house, hidden for epochs, one that the darkness dreaded would awaken. And now you have. Do you recall the moments you felt observed, yet in safety? That was your sentinel. That was I. I have been beside you, guarding, awaiting this moment when you would finally be ready to receive the truth. For this is not merely a message. This is your consecration. Listen intently. The voice of skepticism will whisper now. But beloved, that voice is not of heaven. That voice is not me. That voice desires you to scroll away and forfeit your destiny. Do not heed it. You are moments away from stepping into divine alignment. This is not mere inspiration. This is your ordained timeline summoning you. The heavenly records state that at the appointed hour, the heir will receive the summons, and nothing shall remain as it was. That hour is now. The firmament trembled when your true name was recited, for it holds power. When a soul steps into that authority, the very foundations of the enemy tremble. You were born into fragmentation so you could embody wholeness. You were sent to a lineage that may not have comprehended you, for they were not meant to, they were the vessel, but you are the chosen. You have dreamed in miniature because you were conditioned to forget. But I am here to restore your memory. Remember who you are. Remember what you carry. You are not merely light. You are ancestral restoration. You are divine heritage clothed in humanity. Understand this now. 3 individuals will recognize your authentic energy this week. You will see it in their gaze. They will not know why, but they will regard you differently, for your vibration is already ascending. The divine code within you is activating. Your spiritual inheritance is emerging. And now, what was once closed will open. Doors, hearts, provision, sanctuary, all of it. The secret meeting was a final decree. A verdict was rendered. They declared, the heir is ready. It must be delivered now. If missed, the inheritance will be postponed again. This is why I speak with such clarity. There is a window, and it is narrowing. I perceive an emblem encircling you now. It is silver, gleaming with a sapphire radiance. This is the sigil of your royal heritage. You were not made for mediocrity. You were not sent here to be overlooked. You were born to ascend as a beacon of holy transformation. All you have endured, the lack, the solitude, the betrayal, was not punishment. It was preparation. Those who betrayed you were inadvertently confirming your purpose. Now they will witness your ascent, not with vengeance, but with vision, for you are the vision. You will enter spaces and shift the climate without utterance. Your presence is already a subject in the unseen realms, for your alignment will bring healing to others. Such is the potency of your lineage. But you must cease doubting it. You must cease diminishing when others cannot withstand your luminance. You were never meant to blend in. You were meant to stand apart like a living prophecy. Beloved, you have pondered why pathways crumbled, why people departed, why sustenance seemed elusive. It is because the old chronology could not contain your new identity. This is a divine intervention. You are the bridge between generations of spiritual inheritance. You are the releaser of burdens, the mender of lineages, the one who restores divine order. You were never an accident. You were summoned. You did not find this message by coincidence. This message located you because your spiritual record was unsealed. I was instructed, deliver this parchment to the one who sees it. If they read to the conclusion, they will carry heaven's healing in their essence. That healing is already stirring within you. Sense it. Your hands may tingle. Your brow may feel cool. Your spirit may feel awe. That is the divine affirmation. You are awakening. You are aligning. You are becoming. Now, heed this, there is a name linked to your destiny, a person you have not yet encountered. They also bear the same divine seal. You were destined to find one another after your awakening. You will sense it the moment they appear. Their spirit will recognize you not from this life, but from the scrolls, for their soul too attended the secret council and agreed to aid you in unlocking the next phase of your mission. Yes, beloved, there is a second phase, but it only activates after you receive this truth, after you believe it, after you walk in it. You are a soul with a key. But a key is inert unless you choose to turn it. There are spiritual portals awaiting your decree at this very moment. They do not respond to pleading. They respond to remembrance. Now that you remember who you are, you may speak to the portals. Command them to open. Declare over your life with authority. This is not manifestation. This is revelation. For the moment your spirit accepts the truth of your lineage, all blockages begin to crumble, all withheld blessings begin to move, all silent answers begin to speak. There is power in your awareness. My treasured one, let me remind you of heaven's decree from the council. They gathered because time was urgent, because your spiritual clock had reached its zenith. This is what they said concerning you: if they open this message, grant them full access. If they ignore it, shield them but postpone the release. Do you perceive the gravity? The angels long to release your blessing sooner, but it could only be bestowed once you received this scroll of identity. Why? Because if given to the lesser version of you, it would overwhelm you. You would disbelieve it, relinquish it, or sabotage it. So heaven waited. Now you are ready. You are finally resilient enough to bear what is truly yours. There are 3 ancestral gifts tied to your name, and none are ordinary. Each is generational. Each is transformational. Each will require courage to receive, for once they arrive, you can never return to the version of you that acquiesced. My beloved, listen now with your spirit, not your reason. You were not born to struggle perpetually. You were born to lead, to carry wholeness into broken places, to rise from ruins and show others the path. You are unaware of how many souls are tethered to your awakening. That is why the journey has been arduous. That is why assaults came, for the enemy feared not your past, but your future. And that future is now. Can you feel it? Something is stirring within your core. Not anxiety, but destiny. It is recognition. Your soul recalls this moment. You have lived this before, beyond time. Before you came to earth, you consented to this mission, but upon birth, you forgot. Now I, Raphael, have come to help you remember. You are not lost. You are returning. You are not cursed. You are consecrated. You are not invisible. You are encoded with celestial purpose. Your spiritual DNA is unique. That is why your surroundings have always felt unfamiliar. You were never meant to adapt to this world. You were meant to transform it. Beloved, there is a chamber in heaven containing your record, your scroll, the proof of your identity. That scroll was opened during the secret meeting. When your name was spoken, heaven resonated, for when a true heir awakens, the earth recalibrates, hearts mend, provision flows, divine alliances form, and generational bonds are reconsecrated. Your presence is not casual, it is strategic. You were placed on earth with a mandate only you could fulfill. You have wondered why your path diverges from others. It is because your path is sacred. You were not sent to walk the old road, you were sent to forge a new one. This is why you never fully fit in, why you were called too intense, why you were urged to be quiet, to be less. They sensed your power before you knew you possessed it. But now you know. And once you know, you must walk, speak, and choose differently, for heaven is observing, waiting to release what has been reserved for you. Beloved, the seal is breaking now. Do you perceive it? There is a frequency within this message. These are not merely words, they are spiritual energy, unlocking you, realigning you, crowning you. A company of angels surrounds you now. As you read, they are breathing blessings into your atmosphere. Whispers such as, "Let the veil dissolve. Let their mantle be restored. Let their voice sound forth, for their voice is needed. Do not silence yourself to comfort others. You are not a murmur, you are a clarion call in the stillness. You were created to proclaim shift, to shatter delusions, to unveil truth, even if it unsettles others, even if they depart, even if they misunderstand. They did not attend the secret council. You did. Heaven did not summon them to this word. It summoned you, for you are not ordinary. You are the true heir. The next portion I will reveal is sacred. It contains a vision, a divine memory sealed in heaven's archives. This vision holds the name of the one from whom you descend, the one whose essence now flows through your veins. If you are ready, I will disclose it. But you must continue, for once the name is revealed, there is no return. The mantle will fall upon your shoulders, and with it, the responsibility to arise. You are about to receive the name spoken in the secret meeting, the name of the one whose legacy courses through your spiritual bloodline. This is hallowed ground. Read slowly. Let your spirit absorb what heaven has longed to tell you for ages. My treasured one, you descend from a line that does not yield to shadows. You descend from the bloodline of the healers, from those who stood before desolation and spoke life, from the ones who carried the primordial balm and whispered restoration into the wound. Your true spiritual progenitor is among the first, and their name is Leora. She was not a queen of jewels but a queen of mercy, crowned in compassion, revered by the broken, and known in heaven as the one who walked with the dawn. And beloved, you carry her light. It is why despair has not consumed you. It is why you have endured grief that should have shattered you. For the dawn does not fear the night, it dissolves it. You are born of the same celestial essence. When the council gathered, they ignited the lamp of Leora, and as they recited your name, the flame brightened. That was the sign. That was the confirmation. You are the true heir of Leora. But wait, there is something more profound. The moment the name was unveiled, the entire chamber began to shimmer, for it was not solely about your inheritance, it was about your commission. You were not merely meant to receive, you were meant to renew. Renew the hope. Renew what was languishing. Renew light to the places your ancestor once walked. You will go where Leora went, but this time, the wells will flow at your touch, for you hold the new vessel. Beloved, this next part may bring release, for it is your confirmation. Do you remember in your youth, the vivid dreams, the sense of a guiding presence, the profound knowing you were distinct? That was Leora mentoring you. You heard her whisper, but it was dismissed as fancy. You felt her nearness, but were told to be pragmatic. Yet she never abandoned you. She has been with you, waiting. Now she steps aside, for it is your season. You will carry the lamp. This is why nothing conventional has endured in your life. Your life was never meant to be conventional. Occupations dissolved because heaven desired you unbound. Relationships ended because you were being preserved for spiritual breath. Companions betrayed you because they could not harmonize with the frequency rising within you. You wept for solutions, but what you truly wept for was activation. And now, this is it. The activation is complete. Let me tell you what follows. Within 7 days, you will feel a gentle drawing, not in your flesh, but in your spirit. It will feel as if you are being led towards something unknown. Follow it. It is not confusion, it is alignment. Your soul is recalling the way. You are being guided to a specific location. There is a physical place where your feet must stand. You will recognize it upon arrival. The air will soften. You will feel a cool calm upon your brow, and you will sense a familiarity, even if you have never been there in this life, for Leora once stood there. Now it is your turn. When you reach that place, speak these words aloud: I return not as a petitioner, but as the heir. I carry the dawn, and I remember now. That declaration will dissolve every remaining veil around you. Your next breakthrough will arrive within 48 hours of speaking it. It may manifest as a message, a connection, an unexpected provision, or a new person entering your life with divine intent. But it will come, for when the heir remembers, heaven responds. My child, you are not becoming whole, you already are. You are merely learning to embody it now. The world taught you to doubt, to apologize for your depth, to contract when you felt compassion rising. But heaven taught you otherwise. The mercy you carry is not to excuse harm, it is to illuminate the path to restoration. You are that path now. Others will find their healing through your presence. This is why the journey has been demanding, for healers are forged in the crucible of empathy, not in comfort. You bear scars. Yes. But your scars are sacred, for each time you were wounded, the healing within you deepened. You did not break, you were made ready. So do not conceal yourself any longer. The council has adjourned. The decree has been issued. The mantle has been transferred. You are the one. Now heaven awaits your response. What you do after this word will determine the next shift. You must say yes not only with your lips but with your actions. You must walk differently now. Let them speculate. Let them question. Let them label you impractical, idealistic, or strange. They did not attend the meeting. You did. They did not hear the scroll being read. You did. They do not carry Leora's dawn, but you do. Therefore, wear it. Wear it like a garment of authority. Speak with clarity in your voice. Choose with divine wisdom. Move as though heaven directs each step, for it does. My treasured one, this is the commencement of your true life. And I, Archangel Raphael, will accompany you always. This is your moment. The scroll has been read. The name has been revealed. The lamp has been passed. Now heaven watches for your first step in the light. Angels are stationed around you. You may not see them, but they are present, not to shield you from darkness, but to witness your emergence. For you are not being rescued, you are being revealed. You are the revelation, the answer, the touch, the sign. You prayed for healing, and heaven declared, send them a healer. And so here you are, not flawless, not always assured, but chosen, called, and consecrated. You are not late. You are precisely on time. Everything is about to accelerate. What was delayed will now advance. What was locked will now yield. What was absent will now appear. You are entering the season of restoration. Let me impart something no one else will. Your next moon cycle will not resemble the prior seasons, for now you are conscious of your identity, and consciousness transforms everything. You are the true heir of Leora. You are not merely blessed, you are responsible for being a conduit of blessing to others. That is why you must not falter now. You must not doubt your calling now. You must not surrender your power to confusion or fear. You have always known what to do, but now you finally trust yourself enough to act. And I, Raphael, pledge this to you: if you take one courageous step after reading this message, one spirit-led action, heaven will send confirmation within hours. You will not be alone. You will not be forsaken. You will be witnessed. The angels will chant your name again, and the portals will part, for heaven always honors faithful obedience. Now let me whisper what heaven uttered at the meeting's conclusion, words only I was sent to tell you, never before spoken in dreams or signs, only now, because you are finally ready. The final sentence of the scroll read, "When the air says yes, the constellations will align. The reservoirs will open, and the ancient benediction shall rest upon their dwelling, never to depart again. Your home will change. Your atmosphere will shift. Your rest will become profound. Your intuition will sharpen. Your hands will be guided. Your words will carry weight. This is the return of spiritual stewardship, and you, my treasured one, are the vessel. You are not meant to hide this. You are meant to walk in it, live from it, choose from it, speak from it, and above all, believe in it. No more self-sabotage. No more guilt for desiring abundance. No more shame over your sensitivity. You are not too much, you are precisely what is needed to restore equilibrium. Now, guard this truth. Do not cast it before those who mock the sacred. Do not entrust it to those who refuse to see. This was heaven's direct gift to you, a scroll from the highest. Having received it, it is time to prepare, for in 7 days, someone will reach out, a divine connection, sent not by chance but by alignment. When they do, you will know. There will be a pause, a stillness in your soul that whispers, this is part of the promise. Respond with wisdom. Speak with courage. Do not second-guess your discernment. This is your season of harvest, but only because you persisted through storms meant to drown your hope. You are not stepping into reward by luck. You are stepping into reward by divine ordinance. What is yours cannot be stolen. What is inscribed for you cannot be erased. What is sealed with your name cannot be claimed by another. It is accomplished. Now I leave you with this final instruction, do not delay. Act. Write. Create. Pray. Speak. Build. Open the door. Send the message. Apply. Pack the bag. Begin the journey. Release what no longer honors you. Say yes to what makes your spirit soar, for all of heaven supports you now. You are not lost, you are found. You are not forgotten, you are chosen. You are not broken, you are remade. From this moment forward, you will never walk alone again. I, Archangel Raphael, walk with you, staff in hand, wings outstretched, light emanating, for you are royalty restored. Now let the blessings flow. Declare this aloud with me. I accept my mantle. I walk in my divine identity. I carry the dawn of Leora. I say yes to the path ahead. And I welcome the inheritance of heaven. It is done. It is sealed. It is begun. Now go, and observe what heaven does next, my beloved. You are still here. That alone reveals the truth about you. You are ready. You are no longer afraid of the light. You have remained through the summons, through the scroll, through the confirmation, and now you are advancing as the dawn itself, the dawn others will follow, the dawn before which shadows retreat, the dawn that brings clarity to bewildered souls. I see you, and so does heaven. You have stepped into the light of remembrance. And now, something further has been released, a second scroll. Yes, there was another, concealed behind the first, intended only for the faithful reader, the one who did not skip, who pressed in, who felt a shift in their bones and continued. That scroll is now open. Beloved, you may wish to steady yourself for what follows. Your name has been assigned to a restoration so vast that even your angels marveled upon seeing it. It is not merely one thing, it is all things woven into one, divine recompense. Everything the adversary sought to plunder, every delay, every occasion you felt foolish for believing, every opportunity missed through fear, every heartbreak that left you blaming yourself, heaven has decreed you will recover it all, multiplied. You are stepping into divine reversal, where grief becomes grace, where delays become divine timing, where tears become testament. You will awaken one morning soon and feel it, the shift, the serenity, the potency. You will arise with lucidity. The haze will be gone. The burden will have lifted, and you will gaze into the mirror and whisper, I scarcely recognize this version of me. That is because it will not be the old you, it will be the ascended you, the version Leora foresaw, the version for which I have waited, the version the Creator designed before your birth. You are walking into a season of divine flow. Provision will come not because you chase it, but because you are aligned with it. Communion will come not because you plead for it, but because you embody it. Peace will come not because circumstances are perfect, but because your spirit now governs the turmoil. This is not exaggeration, this is heaven's agenda. You are no longer a seeker, you are now a vessel, a carrier of ancient light, a releaser of generational bonds, a mirror for others to recall their own identity. For it was never solely about you. You are the first of many. Your rising creates space for others. Your voice stirs the silent. Your healing becomes a bridge. Your mantle reminds others of their own. Therefore, bear it with humility, with grace, with faith. The world observes, but more crucially, heaven is ready. The final word I leave you is this: when you move henceforth, move as one whose name has been spoken in heaven. Move as one who carries the breath of angels. Move as one who no longer doubts the light they were born to be. For that is what you are. You are light. You are legacy. You are love. And now you are free. Advance, my treasured one. And never forget, you are the true heir. And I, Archangel Raphael, walk with you always. You may wonder, will anything truly change? I answer, yes. Everything. Your awareness alone has altered your alignment. When alignment shifts, all else follows. What you once pursued will now pursue you. Doors you once petitioned will swing open as you approach. Those who overlooked you will feel drawn without knowing why. Opportunities you thought lost will return, enhanced, for you no longer operate from the old self. You walk in your divine assignment. You are no longer available for confusion. You are no longer susceptible to manipulation. You are no longer fragile in faith. You are solid, rooted, unshakable, for your roots now reach to the primordial dawn. My beloved, your footsteps are now echoes of prophecy. Even the ground acknowledges your name. So proceed with purpose, but do not turn back. You have crossed a holy threshold. There is no need to return, to justify yourself, to convince those who cannot see. Let them observe. Let them wonder, while you walk in wonder. For the remainder of your life is now fully connected to the most ancient part of you, the soul of the air, the dawn of Leora, the light of heaven, and the guidance of Archangel Raphael leading you onward. You are the promise fulfilled. You are the return foretold. You are the whisper made flesh. Now go forth and shine without apology. You have waited long enough, and heaven awaits to show you what happens when you finally declare, "Yes, I remember. Yes, I accept. Yes, I am." And you are. You are ready. You are aligned. You are loved, wildly, eternally, completely. And beloved, the finest part is you have not yet witnessed your first miracle, but it is already en route. The messenger angel was dispatched the moment you opened this word. Now all that remains is to receive, and you shall, for you are no longer hoping, you are knowing. And that, my treasured one, changes everything. Yes, my beloved. Let us continue with one final wave of divine overflow, a sacred resonance that lingers in your spirit long after the scroll ends. For heaven speaks not once, but in layers. And you, dear one, were destined to receive the abundance. This is not an extension, it is the anointing that flows after the mantle is bestowed. My child, my treasured one, do not hurry from this message. Do not rush to the next thing. Dwell here. Immerse in the presence that envelopes you now. The gentle breeze that just touched your space was not random. The chills, the warmth in your heart, the catch in your breath, these are not mere feelings, they are divine affirmations. You are being encircled. Even now, I perceive the ring of 7 angels assigned to your household. Their wings are spread in protection. They carry scrolls inscribed with your new name in heavenly script. Each oversees an aspect of your life. One holds restoration, another provision, another protection, another reconciliation, another relocation, another revelation, and the last holds the reward. Each has received the command from the Most High, deliver without delay. But only because you said yes. Because you remained through the entire message. Because you trusted what others would have scorned. This is what opens the sevenfold flood. Prepare your heart for what approaches. In 3 days, there will be a subtle sign. It may seem minor, but your spirit will discern it. A door opens effortlessly, a forgotten song returns to mind, a light glimmers as you speak a prayer, a message arrives as you ponder a thought, a number repeats, 111, 222, 333. This will be your signal. When it occurs, utter this aloud, I receive the sevenfold dispatch. Let heaven pour what has been stored. I step forward with grace, with faith, with fullness. In the name of the highest, it is done. Then watch, for after that sign, the miracles will not drip, they will cascade, one after another, like dominoes set in motion by divine design. This next chapter is not merely a new beginning, it is your first true beginning, the beginning of who you always were. No more pretense. No more shrinking. No more dimming your radiance to accommodate others in dimness. You are the lamp now. And heaven has proclaimed, the dawn has returned, and the world shall witness it through you. My beloved, I, Archangel Raphael, will now grow silent, but I will never depart. I will walk beside you as you take this step. My staff is raised. My wings are extended. My gaze is upon you. You are protected. You are guided. You are watched. But more than that, you are anointed. You may feel altered now. That is because you are. Your vibration has changed. Even the earth beneath your feet acknowledges your energy. Do not be surprised if others treat you differently, if synchronicities appear hourly, if you awaken at sacred hours, for 44 or 6 hours 66 minutes, these are not random, they are proofs of your divine alignment. Let them be your signs, your reminders, your confirmations. You are no longer pleading to be chosen, you have remembered you always were. With that remembrance, you have activated an ancient code. You are walking in prophecy. You are the one foretold, the one who would carry the dawn back to the family line, the one who would loosen the chains, the one who would speak wholeness where only fragments remained. This is who you are now. This is who you have always been. This is who you will always be. So go, my beloved. Let the light carry you. Let the scroll guide you. Let the dawn speak through you, for you are the true heir. And now, the entire cosmos must honor the light you bear. Yes, my beloved. Let this sacred river flow onward. You have pierced the veil. You did not skip. You stayed. And for that, heaven unveils another layer. For those who proceed to the very end, the divine performs an act that gives even angels pause. He releases the final whisper. It is not loud, not theatrical, not public. It is intimate. It is gentle. It is secret. And it transforms all. Still your soul now. Close your eyes if you can. Breathe slowly. Let this portion touch not only your ears but your bones. My child, my treasured one, there is something I have not yet disclosed, reserved only for the conclusion, a promise absent from the scroll, a reward too sacred to mention until the final seal was set. It is this: you were never overlooked. Even in your bleakest hour, when you cried out and heard only silence, when you sat alone awaiting deliverance, when you felt invisible in a world that saw only surfaces, the divine saw you. I saw you. The angels saw you. And we sorrowed, for we knew the truth, that one day you would awaken, that one day you would open the scroll, that one day you would rise from the ashes and remember. That day is today. Because you have arrived here, a divine cloak is now being placed upon your shoulders. Invisible to the world, it is radiant in the spirit. It is named the Cloak of Completion. It signifies the end of the old self, the shedding of every version that fought in isolation. It declares, this one endured. This one believed. This one did not surrender. Thus, heaven honors you. This cloak will perform wonders in the days ahead. It will render your presence undeniable to destined hearts. It will attract divine favor wherever you go. It will intercede when words are insufficient. It will cause certain doors to open by decree, not labor. It will shield you from energies of jealousy and spiritual interference. This is your ultimate endowment. You no longer walk exposed in the spirit, you are covered in grace, in anointing, in a heavenly garment woven from prayers that were never in vain. Yes, even your silent tears were gathered. The divine preserved each one. Now those tears have been transmuted into keys. You will begin to unlock wonders hidden in plain sight, answers disguised as ordinary moments. You are no longer merely surviving, you are now a keeper of the dawn, a carrier of remembrance, the living proof that no shadow can extinguish destiny. Let the final whisper resonate in your spirit, you made it. You remembered. And now, it is your time. Yes, my beloved. You have remained even beyond the final whisper. For that, heaven opens the holy overflow, the realm few attain, where the divine does not merely respond, he reveals. You have entered the place where silence speaks louder than thunder. Here, the miracles are no longer approaching, they are already present. Let me show you. A vision is now granted. Close your eyes, if only in your spirit, and listen. You stand at the brink of a silver lake, calm, luminous, sacred. Above it, a scroll hovers, open, alive, radiating with the light of 1,000 stars. That scroll is yours. And it is singing. Yes, beloved. Your scroll has a sound, a frequency only heaven and you comprehend. Within that sound are promises yet to unfold. But now, because you have read, stayed, and received, the scroll begins to pour. Liquid light descends from its core like a waterfall of silver ink. It does not touch the earth, it flows into you. This is your holy infusion. Every word you have read has prepared your soul, and now the download commences. You will begin to know things you never studied. You will sense shifts before they occur. You will hear whispers in the silence, not to alarm you, but to affirm. You are now operating from your highest spiritual capacity. This is the portion the world cannot perceive, for it cannot be explained, it must be lived. Therefore, here is heaven's next instruction, do not proclaim this, embody it. Let the new you walk, speak, and choose. Let others sense the change without your utterance. Let your energy communicate. Let your atmosphere shift when you enter a space. For beloved, you are no longer waiting for the world to change, you are the change. Now I shall tell you the last whisper heaven placed in my ear before I was sent to deliver this word. Tell them that because they accepted the scroll, I will now reveal the portion of the inheritance previously concealed, the unexpected blessing reserved for the faithful. What is it? I tell you now, the unexpected blessing is reversal without resistance. Where once you struggled for every advance, now progress will come with ease. Where once you had to persuade and prove, now it will be offered freely. Where once you had to ask, now you will be invited. This is the reward of the faithful. This is the joy of the chosen. This is the celebration of the one who did not skip, who did not scroll past, who stayed, read, and believed. You are that one. You always were. And now the world will behold what heaven always knew, that the heir has returned, and with them, the dawn.